welcome to my bathroom. Ooh, you've been here many times. I don't know why I entered it like that, but hello. So today, just like the title says, I'm going to be talking you through my skincare routine. Now, I thought about this a lot. I've wanted to make this video for a while. I wasn't sure how I really wanted to make it because I'm one of those people that my skincare is a routine in some ways. Hi, say I just got a haircut. Yeah. So my skincare routine is a routine in some ways, and in other ways, it's always changing. I'm one of those people that I think, I could be totally wrong because I've heard different perspectives on this, but I think that I'm really in touch with what my skin needs when. Now, granted, that being said, I have heard people say that when your skin is changing, you're really supposed to stick to a routine because you train your skin. That being said, I've been really into skincare since, honestly, since I was 13. And I've noticed that for me, I think it's best to pay attention to what my skin needs and give it the love that it needs when it needs it. So let me back up a little bit because I feel like it's been a long time since I've given you guys any kind of breakdown or history of my skin, and I have a lot of videos on my channel that are showing the different treatments that I've done to my skin. And so I kind of want to explain to you. So my mom, I feel like that's a good place to start randomly enough, has always been really into skincare. When I was younger, that was something that she used to really promote to me. She'd be like, hey, so many things are replaceable, but your skin isn't. So you got to take care of it starting young. And I am so grateful that she instilled that in me, not only just because it's a good thing to have instilled in you, but we didn't know that I was going to end up having cystic acne later. And I see a lot of people who I think have had really cystic acne that I think my skin has healed from better because of what has been instilled in me than maybe their skin healed. I feel like that sentence was all over the map, but hopefully you get what I mean. So yeah, I started using skincare products maybe around the age of 12, 13, a 3-step system: washing, cleansing, moisturizing, and I had literally flawless skin until I was around 18, and that is when I got my period, which I know getting your period at 18 is super late, but I didn't get my period until then. I think it was a combination of a lot of things. I had weird eating disorder type tendencies. I was also dancing 8 hours a day, and it's also genetic. My grandma didn't get her period till around that same age as well. My sisters got it much younger, but I was more like my grandma. So when I got my period, everything kind of changed pretty much overnight for me. I developed extreme cystic acne. We're talking the acne that you see on the wall at a doctor's office. And it was horrible. Honestly, if you've never had acne, it's really hard to relate and understand the emotional scars that it causes, because you end up, it trains your brain, it tricks your brain, you end up feeling embarrassed, you want to hide. It's not easy to cover with makeup because it's your pimples are at different cycles and some of them are ready to be popped. It's so gross. I'm not saying it's gross to any of you, it's because I know the feeling. I've been there. It's some of them are ready to be popped, some of them have just been popped, some of them are these greasy things and they're hard to cover, and you end up wanting to stay in. You're tonight's not, I can't go out, my skin is gross. And I've actually had people make comments about my skin showing up places and have people go, ew, what's wrong with your face? And it's looking back, I'm how stupid are you? Who says that to someone? But I've had that. And so that was years. And I remember I wanted to go on Accutane. My mom really didn't want me to go on it, so she ended up footing the bill for me to have tons of facials and just treating it more of a natural way. Now, that being said, after all of those years of acne, what I was left with was a lot of scarring, both dense in my face and hyperpigmentation, which is just discoloration, both from the old acne scars, as well as, I'd say the one thing I wasn't that great about growing up, although it was in my makeup, was SPF, sunscreen. And when you go in the sun without sunscreen, especially when you have an acne scar, the sun essentially sears that scar into your skin, so you end up with a dot. And yeah, discoloration, that kind of scar. So for the last couple of years on YouTube, I haven't really had a ton of acne. I don't break out a lot anymore. I get some breakouts, that was left over from one. I think I have one there that might come up, but it might not. But that's really it. Everything else is just hyperpigmentation. So I've done a lot of videos called Nikki Gets a New Face, where I try different treatments. I'll have all of those videos linked down below if you're interested in checking out any of those treatments. I think my skin has dramatically improved from all of those treatments. But I've done quite a few. I've done microneedling, I've done chemical peels, I've done lasering, and honestly at this point I'm not planning on stopping. I'm giving my skin a break for a few months, but I really enjoy doing these treatments. It's fun to see the progress of the scars. So today, that was a very long-winded intro, to say that today I'm going to show you all of the products and the things that I've been doing and using at home for my skin. If you watched skincare routines of mine in the past, I haven't done a ton, but it's changed a lot. So like currently I'm not using a retinol, spoiler alert, but I have in the past, and I might again in the future, but at this moment I'm not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start. So the first products that I use, one I use only in the morning, and I use both of these at night. These are the cleansers that I use. So I have Philosophy Purity Made Simple, and this cleanser, this is my little travel bottle, but I have like a huge bottle under my sink that I fill into this. This cleanser I've been using for a few years now, and I think it is great to not only cleanse the skin, but really what I use it for is makeup removal. And so in the morning, I will only use my Young Living Orange Blossom Cleanser because I don't think this is great at removing makeup, but this feels incredible on my skin. But at night I use my Purity Made Simple to remove my makeup, and then I use my Young Living Orange Blossom Cleanser. This is just a great basic cleanser to remove makeup. I don't know why I love it. I think it does a great job removing the makeup without making my skin feel super tight or dry. I love Philosophy. And then my Orange Blossom Cleanser, I've actually never been obsessed with a cleanser like I am with this one. I'm obsessed with this cleanser. I don't know what it is. The scent, the way it makes my skin feel. There is MSM in here, which I think might be why I like it so much, why it feels so good on my skin. But I actually look forward to cleansing my face to be able to use this cleanser, which is really cool. So that's what I do for cleansers. So it's super rare that I exfoliate my face because, especially in recent months, I've been in such a constant state of exfoliation from all the treatments that I've been doing. So I haven't needed to exfoliate my face. Now that I'm taking a break from all of my treatments, I am going to need to start exfoliating a few times a week. So I alternate between these two exfoliators when I am exfoliating. The first one is the Tasha Polished Gentle Rice Enzyme Powder, and this you pretty much just put in your hand and you add a little bit of water. It's super, super gentle. I love Tasha. All of the products I've tried from Tasha are amazing. I believe it's a Japanese brand, and I just love this stuff. It's super gentle, it's unscented, it's amazing. So that's the first thing. And then sometimes I use my Young Living Satin Facial Scrub. It's got a mint scent to it, clearly, the mint color, the mint title. And I like this stuff. I know a lot of people that are obsessed with this. I'm not obsessed. Then again, like I said, I'm not a huge exfoliator, but I like it. Now, the one thing with this is that if you use this, and really, if you use any exfoliator, I learned recently that you are supposed to use a toner afterwards because you end up messing up the pH balance in your skin. So you add a toner to kind of balance the pH on your face. Now, I use two different toners. One of them I use more, honestly, for feeling like I'm removing gunk. And the other one I use more for like just adding softness to my skin, balancing my pH, and I've been using it so much lately. I'm surprised that there's still as much as there is left in here. So these are the two toners that I use. The first one is the Young Living Art Refreshing Toner. I'll use this one on a cotton pad, so if I feel like I had a lot of makeup on that day, because sometimes I wear a lot of makeup. And so when I do, it's kind of like another step to just like make sure all gunk is off of my face. And I'll put this on a cotton pad. I like it okay. I don't really have anything great to say about it. It's just a good toner, I think, to balance out your skin, but I don't have any like huge testimonial for it. And then this stuff, I'm obsessed with. This I use more like a serum. They call it a facial essence. It's the Fresh Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. It says anti-pollution, age delay. I'm a huge Fresh fan, like this brand. I love. I've been using them since I was like 13, different products like lip balms. Oh, that's not true, 16. Lip balms, moisturizers. I have their body moisturizer out on my counter. I just love them. I love the smell. Oh, I love the smell. It's kind of like a cross, like I said, between like a toner and a serum, and it feels so hydrating on my skin. It smells amazing. I love this stuff, and I think that serums and facial treatment or facial essences are just good for the skin. It's like another layer of protection, vitamins, all of that. So this is actually probably gonna change soon if I can't get another shipment. But the moisturizer I've been using, this is extremely random. I purchased this from my facialist back in LA, and I've been obsessed for like the last year and a half. So I'm trying to get her to send me more. Supposedly they've repackaged. I don't even know if we can find it online. If I can, I will link it down below. I'll have everything that I'm using linked down below. But this is the Loire facial moisturizer. The packaging is just disgusting now. It's lasted me for so long, and it's the most amazing basic moisturizer. I love it. It's kind of on the heavier side, so I don't use a whole lot, but what I like to do is I'll take this moisturizer because it feels like just a good basic moisturizer, and in that moisturizer I will mix 3 different Young Living essential oils. So the 3 oils that I will mix are frankincense oil, lavender oil, and cedarwood oil. And to those of you that don't know what essential oils are basically like the lifeblood of a certain plant. And they're usually steam distilled. They basically have all of the nutrients that a plant has, and different plants do different things to people's skin and body. And even though people have different reactions, I feel like for the most part, certain oils react similarly on different people. So as a generalization, people love frankincense for the skin. It's known to help with age spots, sunspots, and just like rejuvenation of your skin. Lavender is just a super calming oil. I've mentioned this before. I keep a bottle of lavender in my kitchen because if I burn myself and you put lavender on it, I mean, once again, can't say this is true for everyone, but for Dan and I, if we put lavender on it, the burn like pretty much instantly goes away and heals and doesn't have any kind of scarring or blistering or anything. So I just figured I'd start putting this on my face. I'm like, that's gotta be good for my face if it does that for burns. Crazy. So lavender oil. And then lately I started adding cedarwood, and I have to be totally honest, I don't even know why I started adding it. I've seen other people add it and I was like, I have that in my arsenal. I'll start adding that to my face too. It's kind of a funny thing that happens when you get into oils and you have like a whole oil stash like I do. You kind of just start pulling it for different things for your body, for your face, to diffuse. It feels like my little medicine cabinet of like, ooh, I don't even know, those aren't words, none of those were words, but anyways, those are the 3 that I mix. So here's the other thing, I should probably back up. I do that mostly at night. Most of the time, I don't do those oils in the morning. I do them in the morning, maybe 2-3 days a week, but twice a week, I'd say, I take this self tanner from Tan Luxe. It says Illuminating Self Tan Drops, and I will add about anywhere from 1 to 3, depending on how white my face has gotten in my chest, and I will rub it all over my face and my chest. Because my chest and my face tend to be different colors, I feel like this helps kind of, almost like I'm putting on a foundation, even everything out. I'll examine my skin before I apply it and see if more needs to be applied to my chest or my face. But this is really awesome. I believe that this is vegan and cruelty free, and I don't even think it has a scent. Let me double check. Oh, it's a light scent. I don't know. I love this stuff though. I think it gives a super even self tan. And this was just the one that was recommended to me by the woman working at Sephora last time I was there. I wanted to try something different. Previous to that, I had been using the Clarins Self Tanner, which I loved forever. But then it started to get a little blotchy on me, probably just because it was getting old. But I was just down to try something else, and so I tried this, and I love it. So next up, I use this product from Young Living called Clariderm, and it's just a spray bottle with, I think, a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, and it's got tea tree oil, lavender oil, Roman chamomile oil, and I never know how to say this, helichrysum, I think that's how you say it, oil. And what I'll do with this is typically at night, I will do like 1 to 2 sprays, and sometimes I'll do it without it. Sometimes I'll just, when I'm applying my moisturizer, I'll do this, but I will use my jade roller to massage my face. And I just got this off Amazon. People have asked me like, are you sure it's authentic? I'm like, no, but people in the reviews seem to like it, so I went with this. But what I love about this is I really believe in massage and getting your blood flowing, and I just think that's good for you. And so I will use my jade roller to just bring blood flow back to my face and not back to my face, but just to get it flowing, keep my skin plump. And yeah, I do it at night with my Clariderm, and in the morning, like I said, I'll just do it sometimes after my moisturizer. So the last product that I love is this Perricone MD Cold Plasma Eye Cream. So for a while I was using cold plasma all over my face as well before my moisturizer, but I ran out, and like I said, my skin routine changes all the time. It also kind of depends. People will send me products, and sometimes if I get a product that I'm really psyched about, I'll pull that into my rotation. And this is one of the products that were sent to me, and I was so excited because I really think Perricone is an amazing brand, and I've been using this on my eye. This is my second tub that I've used on my eyes, and I just love it. I think it feels amazing. People have asked me if it smells fishy, and I don't think it smells fishy at all. And I don't think that the cold plasma facial treatment smells fishy either. Either I've gotten used to it, which I don't think is what's happening. I think they changed something, because in the past, I used to notice it was fishy, but this time around, I didn't notice any fishy smell at all. So yeah, just a really great product. I really think Perricone products are amazing. So that is it, guys, for my skincare routine. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments. Like I said, in the info box, I'm gonna link all of the products that I use. So if you wanna check any of them out, you can. And I'm gonna link all of the videos for just previous facial treatments that I've had done. And recently I've had quite a few. So some of those videos are fairly new if they're up by now. And if they're not up, they're going up soon because I had a couple of things done. Oh wait, that's not true. I just had my microneedling done, but still, that's either up or about to go up. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys back here very soon. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and that's all. Okay, bye.